Um, I I'm a bit speechless, and I think many people are expecting an apology, which I will give, but only in context. LEP lives, and Harry Kane finally delivers when it counts, sort of. So my main man Rob is here, of course, and I know that he definitely wants to come in and give a few thoughts. Rob, the staunch Spurs supporter, and look, let me just bring things. Don't guys, I'll bring you guys in the hangar as well, but let me just bring things in here because I will put out the link to all of you guys as well. I want to be Spurs, but let me just break this down for you. I'm shocked at what has happened because I really felt Tottenham would bottle this. But I think we have to start with the orange orangutan in the room. We have to start with orange orangutan in the room. I have criticized Harry Kane. I've said, you're a stat padder. You only score when it doesn't count. UCL semi, World Cup semi, UCL final, World Cup final. When it really counts, you don't show up. You're lightweight. You're a tree trunk. You live off Queen Lizzie. I've said this stuff before and I've criticized him. I have never ever criticized his ability to G up. I've never questioned his goal scoring ability. But all I've said is that you can't eat at the same table as the Ski or Zima. Because Mercedes-Benz and the Ski, these are the guys that live. And the Cannibal as well. So you can't really sit at that table because those guys, they know how to say what's up when their team truly needs them. And people have questioned, because this is why I want to go in deep. People have questioned Kane's commitment to the Tottenham cause. We all know he wanted to go to Man City. And it's funny, this is the team he wanted to go to. And we saw how much he pushed to want to go to Man City. We saw how desperate he was. But we have to be real. I have to be real. I could be fully real. I am shocked by what Kane was able to do. Because let's keep it real. First, and we're going to talk about Kulusevski, because Kulusevski, I believe people said that's his first stats. That's amazing. Because he should have even had another assist because that one was close. But we have to talk about Kulusevski because, again, that could just be the game-changing signature that Tottenham did. And it's funny. Tottenham by Kulusevski, Juve just dropped points against Torino. And look at what's... It's funny. On the same day... Oh, no, sorry, it was yesterday. So Juve dropped points against Torino, I think, yesterday. And Kulusevski, who left Juve, shouldn't have left because I think that was done for Juve to sell him. Now Kulusevski now is pivotal in a huge Tottenham win for Man City. But it's one thing getting that G to make it 2-1. Boom. Then when it went to 2-2, I was like, all right, I'd say bottle job. Let's open our bottles. The bottle job is here. That's what I thought. So I am shocked. Fully shocked that these guys were able to hold firm. I am fully 100,000% shocked that Tottenham were able to not only get it, because at 2-2, I thought it was going to be Man City. So for Kane, that's a huge goal. Let's don't look at, but that's a huge goal. So for me, I say this is a semi-apology because yes, I still need a UCL semi-goal. And then I still need a World Cup semi-goal from open play. So those are still pending. But this is clutch. You see, This is where you take it, because again, these goals could prove to be pivotal in getting Tottenham top 4 this season and Champions League football. And Champions League football means a chance for Tottenham to now go and invest. So that, because bro, to score after that penalty is insane. Because we're not dealing with afterlife football. We're dealing with afterlife football, and for Kane, 100,000%, I give you all the kudos. Because that's big time. That's showing up. So I would be fake if I was even coming here to try to question or so forth. So that's why I say it's a semi-apology. Because it's a big game, but it's not the biggest possible game, but it is still a big game. Because not only could that goal, because this could be a very valuable goal, depending on results and what happens. Because not only could that goal be pivotal in Tottenham trying to chase top 4 from United, West Ham, and so forth, that goal has turned the Premier League on its head. I was one of those that said that pack it in, forfeit. City have already won it. It's over. There is no point. City are champions. What are we waiting for? I was the proponent of that. It's me. I was that dude. But with this, the Premier League, this goal has, because bro, if Liverpool win their game in hand, they go 3 points behind Man City. Oh, and by the way, Liverpool are still yet to play Man City. So my money's still on Man City, but I've got to give it to your boy Kane. That this is what I'm about. Straight, I'm a good merchant. Because I've always said, it's not how many you score. And this is what my criticism about Kane is that it's not how many you score. And Kane scores a lot of goals. It's when you score. Goals have value. I would rather score 5 goals that mean something against a top opponent than 100 goals against fruit sellers and part-timers. So this is the definition of when you score. Because this is a huge freaking goal. I still don't believe Tottenham will make top 4. I still believe that they will still bottle, but they're not put there. Because again, I view this as a loss. This for me was a loss for Tottenham. So they messed up against Wolves, but now by beating Man City, they have suddenly now gotten themselves back to a situation where if you now win those games in hand, oh boy, United and West Ham, specifically United, now have to be seriously sweating. For Man City, if Liverpool win that game in hand, guys, what I thought was going to be a simple purely for Man City, somehow, some way, City have now found themselves in a freaking title race, man. I've got to bring in my boy, Rob, my guy, Rob. Talk to me, Rob. Rob, talk to me. Your reaction to that insane game, man.
Well, I wanted to say something else first, because you criticize Harry Kane for stat padding, but then you're happily fine to spend 100 million on a player to stat pad in Lukaku. But you criticize Harry Kane for it, but for Lukaku it's fine.
Rob, we're friends. Rob, we're good friends, man. Rob, okay, you can't go. Okay, Rob, I am going to respond to you, Rob, because I feel that's an unfair attack, but it's fine, Rob, because I didn't know you were going to attack me like this, but it's fine. So, Rob, let me respond to you. So, Rob, I feel that the way Kane has been talked about is a guy that should do more than stats padding. I have never put Lukaku in the same sentence as the Ski or Mercedes Benzema. But people have put Kane in the same category as the Ski and Mercedes Benzema. So once you do that, Rob, I now have to change the benchmark and how I critique you. I have never put Lukaku in that category. Hence why for Lukaku, stats pad. Because I don't put you off that level of the very elite. So because people have put Kane in the level of the very elite, then I've now got to change the parameters to now critique you of somebody that's of the very elite, which is about when you score. So
It's a bit different with Kane because if you saw the game today, because he has done this a lot, he also creates goals. He's not just a goal scorer, he's also great creatively. He can cross from anywhere, he can pass from anywhere, he can create goals by himself for other teammates as well. Also score goals, of course. But with this game, that was a bit poor defending from City for especially the very first goal. Was terribly defended by City. But it was a great result because Spurs had a lot of players injured before this game who are finally back. And a fully fit team is pretty decent. But Spurs have no depth beyond that, apart from the first 11. And Kulusevski was good today. But before this game, Bentancur was much better than him. Before this game.
wait, sorry. So is this Kulusevski's first start?
Yes, and the same with Bentancur. But before this game, Bentancur was much better before this game than compared to Kulusevski, who was worse than him.
You see, Rob, I don't even know what to say, Rob, because in my mind, I was just expecting Tottenham to mess up. But Rob, I need to know, is this game going to be irrelevant? And by relevance, let me tell you what I mean. Are you now, because what you've done is huge. You've slayed a dragon in Man City at their crib. You've gone to their crib and slayed them at their crib. But Rob, what if you now go against a team that isn't as good as Man City and you now drop points? Because Rob, if you now win your games in hand, because of this Man City win, things change now. So do you now truly believe that Tottenham can actually make the top four even much more complicated?
Maybe because United have been very poor, and you can't really trust West Ham because they don't have a striker. The same with Arsenal, who don't have a striker. So it's possible, but only if the first team is fully fit and they stay consistent. Because Spurs got a lot of points before this against a lot of lesser teams in the last minutes and such. Because they had a fully fit team and they got, in the end, a lot of late goals to draw the game or to win the game.
So do you know what your games in the hand are?
It's Burnley, it's Arsenal, and one other game. I think that's it. Burnley and Arsenal.
Ooh. Wait, is it? I don't think. Wait, is that Burnley game at the crib or away from home?
I don't know, but it's Wednesday.
It's at Burnley. It's at Burnley.
So Burnley.
Burnley is upcoming Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday. Bro. I mean,
If you
because
scroll down, the first two games are pretty easy for the Spurs.
you see, but see, Rob. Here's the thing. After that performance and after that play, and you see now, see, guys, this is now where I now have to educate you. See, this is where Uncle Agent has to educate guys. Because people will say, oh my gosh, Tottenham, they've done their thing, blah, 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 blah. We have destroyed the bottle. The bottle no longer exists. We're not going to say what's up, but remember, playing against teams that give you space is very different from playing against teams that don't give you space. And as you saw from Tottenham, how did they? Because Tottenham just destroyed City on the counter. And there's always one way you play against a Pep team. And if you execute your plan, you're always going to GTA. You're always going to GTA, aka get that ass. You will always get that ass. You'll always GTA if you execute that same game plan of defending well and counter attacking against this. So, Rob, how? Tell me, Rob, how? Because I just don't have faith that Tottenham will go ahead and beat Burnley. So how should I have faith that Tottenham would go ahead and beat Burnley come Wednesday?
They won and drew against lesser teams. They rarely lost against lesser teams. The only times they lost was when they were losing key players like Dyer, for example. But before that, they were getting points against lesser teams. Before that, like Watford and such. So they can win, they can get points at those teams, but only if the first team is fully fit.
Jamal, man. Because I know we're gonna discuss this much because I don't really want to talk too much about the title because we'll discuss this much more on the hangar, but just purely on this game. Because Jamal, for me, Rob was trying to attack me by saying that I don't keep the same energy with Lukaku. Now, I feel that I owe Kane a semi-apology, but Jamal, talk to me like, did you really believe that when it went to 2-2, Romero gave away that penalty, did you really believe that Tottenham were going to come back? Because everybody expected that it either remains 2-2 or most likely City get a 3-2 and the bottle job is completed. How shocked were you that not only Tottenham came back, but the tree trunk in Kane said, what's up?
I was very shocked, man. I was very shocked. But I was shocked about them winning the game 3-2, but not about the game. Because the thing is, guys, Manchester City, Tottenham and Manchester City bogey team. You guys realize that this game was so similar to that Champions League game. Do you guys remember that Champions League game?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was so similar to this game, man. And they also, Spurs has done the double over Pep this season because they win the game at Spurs 1-0. So they done the double.
Yeah,
And last season, they also beat City at their ground. So, bro, I don't know what it is with Spurs, but Pep, I don't know. He can't beat Spurs for some reason. That's
No, for me, CC Jamal, it's like how he struggles against Klopp because it's how they say styles make fights. Because Pep will never change how his teams attack and how they defend, and obviously Tottenham's players have the kinds of attributes that can harm them, specifically in his son. But what you saw from Kulusevski is a very, very smart player with a very, very good left foot who can be very dangerous on a counter-attack. Hence why I said, you have to look at how a team deals with space and how team deals with without space. Yeah.
Yeah, and it has changed, bro, because it was Klopp for a while, but we haven't beaten City in 2 seasons. So I think the narrative about Klopp Klopp has Pep numbers, I think is a little bit thing now, but it's Spurs, bro. Spurs literally beat these guys every year, either home and away. And I just want to say, the thing with Kane, why I have an issue with Kane is people call him a complete striker. He's not complete because he's stiff and he's not clutch. That's the 2 things I'll say about Kane. He's stiff and he's not clutch. But everything else, he got it. Because in coming to passing, name me a better striker who can pass better than Kane. I couldn't even name Benzema. His passing is unbelievable, man, and his ball control. That's one thing I was kicking. He's stiff. But bro, coming to his ball control, he's good at that too. So he is somewhat a complete striker. But for me to be a complete striker, you have to be a good dribbler. And I don't think he's a good dribbler. But this is what he does, man, and I'm so happy. When that goal going in, I was gassed, man. I was so gassed, man. But City is still going to win the lead. Come on, it's done, The title is done. So I don't know why you have an emergency hand.
You're trying to reverse jinx it, man.
No.
Be
Jamal,
confident, man. Be confident.
No, Jamal, there's nothing you can say, Jamal, because at the end of the day, Miss Smallwood lives and mathematics is mathematics. Okay, now, if you mess up that game in hand, that's on you. But mathematics is mathematics, and we are where we are.
Yeah, it's against Leeds. I'm just saying, if we beat Leeds, that's 3 points, and I think our goal difference is better than City as well. So, bro, that game, Liverpool, that Manchester City Liverpool game could be one of the biggest games in Premier League history. I'm not gonna lie, bro. If it stay at 3 points, that Liverpool City game, it gets real. That's all I'm saying.
Wait, so what, is that game in April or May?
May.
Oh,
I think.
No, it's in April.
It's in April.
Bro, that game is real.
No, because see, I'm just shocked that because I was one of those guys that said, "Good bro," I'll say, "Okay, so yeah, City Premier League is done. What's it called? Bundesliga is done, and everything." Because and then people kept on saying, "Oh, Liverpool have a chance." I was like, "Shut up, we don't have a chance." But then out of nowhere, it's like, "Huh?" Because for me, I just wrote this game off. I was like, oh, City, they'll beat Tottenham, whatever, it's fine. And especially after Tottenham lost against Wolves, I was like, City, this is an easy dub.
Yeah, one last thing I want to say is, bro, I never doubt Spurs because I watch these games with Tottenham, and they always. Do you guys remember when Jesus scored the last-minute winner and it was offside? I think VAR ruled it out. I think that was 2 seasons ago. Spurs and Manchester City. No, yeah, but it was the one in the league as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so Spurs always do something to City, man. That's why when I was watching the list, the fixtures, I always say that Tottenham Manchester City game. Let's see, because Tottenham have their number. But yeah, man, I'm happy, and hopefully, let's see what we could do against Leeds on Wednesday.
No, also as well. Now, people who said that I want to come to Ardes. So Ardes, you said that I was foolish for saying Chelsea are in the title race and so forth. Ardes, last I checked, Chelsea won.
Chelsea are in the
City
title
lost.
race. Yes, Chelsea are the favorite.
So
Chelsea
basically,
are
first
30
of all,
points behind.
Red Devil, first of all, apologize for insulting me for saying that Chelsea as an entire race after
Hold
we
up,
now
hold
saw
up.
results
Chelsea
of
are
today.
30 points
And talk
behind.
to me about okay, Saffron, can you mute your mic, please? RDS, talk to me.
30
Now.
points behind,
Talk
man.
to me.
Come on.
So RDS, I want to only hear apology. RDS, Red Devil.
I only have a few things to say.
Speak on it.
So I'll just brief bullet points, and then I'll stop speaking.
Okay.
The first thing is congratulations to Liverpool FC for winning an unprecedented quadruple.
Easy. Come on, don't do that.
Don't make sense. You don't make sense because you said that Chelsea are going to win the quadruple. So how is it now suddenly Liverpool going to win the quadruple?
Liverpool and
So
Chelsea.
his RDS is just a jinx master. Just a jinx master, man.
Let me land, guys. Let me land. I'm just saying.
You don't believe in it, man.
I'm just putting ahead of time. I'm putting out just congratulations, guys. Seriously, so well done, guys, for your CL and Premier League win. The second point is Laporte and Diaz need to be inducted. I don't really understand why Laporte is still rated as a defender.
Isn't that reactionary, bro? That's a little reactionary.
Jamar, if I recall, you made a statement concerning whether he was French or Spanish from a certain Mohamed Salah. So I don't know.
Oh, yes.
Does he still recognize? I don't know what nationality Laporte is. French, Spanish, English. I don't know.
He's Basque. He's from the Basque country.
Maybe that's it, man, bro. So they need to block those defenders because City's defense.
Wait. So for the final goal, who did Kane jump over? Was that Laporte?
It was
Walker.
Oh my god.
So
that was a mismatch.
Sorry? It was a miss. Well, actually, no. I think Carl Walker could have done better there.
Oh no, way better.
He's
way
taller,
better.
but he's taller, and
Kane bullied him.
Kane had
Kane
to run up.
Kane bullied him. Wait. Artis, make a point.
Yeah. So just final points. Okay. So obviously, if Pep does bottle this league, I don't want to hear any comparisons with Sir Alex Ferguson again. So that's just that. Just leave that to
here it is.
No. That's just point 3. just okay. Fourth. I apologize to HH. Chelsea are definitely back in a title race.
I agree with that.
Chelsea, from what I mean, in fact, I'll play the clip later in the Saturday hangout. But you're right, HH. Chelsea potentially in that treble winning race.
No, relax. No, we're not. Relax. Don't bring Chelsea. All I asked was for an apology. I want nothing from you.
So the apology is there, but I'm just saying, we can now put the expectation on Chelsea to at least pursue a treble.
Okay. Shush, mute back. So let me take some dubs. So from your boy English Talents FC, King Kane Masterclass, Saka ASL Ball, beautiful day. I'm sure you must be proud, bro. I'm sure you must be proud. Brian Kyoto, thank you for the dub, man. This has a vibe of 18-19
Easy,
HH.
guys.
City better be careful.
We haven't beat Leeds yet. Easy, guys. Let's beat Leeds and that's
see, for me, let's see.
Liverpool will beat Leeds. Come on.
Let's see what Liverpool do against Leeds. Before, because we'll only cross that bridge when we get there. But I don't want to really fully go into those, whether it's 18-19 vibes just yet, bro. I don't want to go there just yet. Your boy Cobham, over the dub Cobham. You see, Cobham, we already discussed Chelsea. We don't need to bring this into this conversation here. So, Cobham, that's why we have a group chat, because we can put this thing in private, but fair enough. So, Lukaku had 7 touches against a Palace man out of crystals. But Free Trunk, a.k.a. Larry Lane, a.k.a. Loser, a.k.a. Stats Padder, scored braces against City. You see,
he also had a pre-assist.
I know, but basically,
when was the last time that Lukaku scored in the Premier League?
Okay, artists, can you press mute? Use the mute button.
It's just a question, man. Just in the context of this question.
I know, cool. Basically, this is the time when I pray that nobody brings up a certain receipts pertaining
I know
to
the
Kane
receipts.
and Lukaku.
Yep.
So I'll beg you. So this is my, guys. I don't ask for much. All I ask for is I would like you not to play that receipt.
At least
I'm
Lukaku have
begging
a Serie
That's
A.
your key.
It's just please. I hold my hands up, but can you just not play? All I'm asking is please don't
But
play. 'Cause
AJ
I believe that there's a receipt out there because
There is.
because I know what the video is, so I can find the video and I can delete the video.
But
put it on
AJ,
private.
at least Lukaku have a Serie A. Where's Kane title? Yeah.
Yes,
He has a Serie
Jamal.
A.
Thank you, Jamal. Thank you. Your boy Casey, the dope Casey, in your sick, twisted, garbage agenda, you believe that Sims was
they're
even
coming out.
a 10th a player as Kane. Winning a trash garbage league like Serie means nothing.
Wow.
Until Harry Kane shows me a trophy, until Harry Kane finishes with double in goals and assists and wins a title, that is what Lukaku has over him. But this is
Spurs stacks, man. Spurs stacks.
Yeah, I don't care. Give me a title. And also ball in a World Cup quarterfinal against Brazil, and then we can maybe try and talk, man. Your boy Cobham again says if CFC didn't drop points at Brighton and Everton.
Yeah.
Cobham, please don't. Oh, I know this dude.
Oh yeah.
Pool and Chelsea quadruple is still on. Kane might be better than Lukaku, but Kane unfortunately has zero trophies and doesn't have. Wait, can I read? I'm reading it up. So
Yeah.
Kane may be better than Lukaku, but I do admit that Kane has zero trophies and doesn't not know what a trophy looks like. Interesting.
I should have added. When was the last time Lukaku scored in the Premier League? KJ,
When was the last time that you're breaking up? You're breaking up.
No,
Ades, you're breaking up. I can't hear you. You're breaking up. -3. Think of the top. Ooh, April 9th. App 9, man. App 9. So App 9, hashtag App 9. Klopp is going to snatch Pep's
Easy,
chain.
guys. Easy.
Hashtag quadruple loading for Liverpool. Kane, Son destroyed
Kane
City
was key
on the
today
counter
as well.
today.
Jamal,
Yeah,
own
Kane.
it, man. Own it.
So
I'm not doing
Jamal,
enough.
Come
Jamal
on, Liverpool.
is the quadruple on. Jamal is the quadruple on.
Nope.
Sam,
Listen,
I'm
that's
coming
me
to you afterwards, bro.
coming to
I'm
you,
going to
man.
come to you afterwards. Equal outcome. Oh, that's an interesting name. Says, are you admitting Kane is that dude for
At
Spurs?
least for today, Chich. At least admit it for today.
No. For today. But
Yeah.
I still need a goal in a major final and in a major semi in open play. That's what we're missing. But for today, I hold my hands up. He came through. Like that goal in the 93rd minute in City's crib in front of Pep.
Cut the check.
Huge.
Cut the check.
No. He cut the check. Your boy JJ Bridgman says, but oh wow, Bottleham won me $600 today on a 45. Wow. Shout out to you, JJ Bridgman.
Wow.
Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you, man. That's a big dog, man. Come against. I hate Spurs, but I lost my voice when Kane scored. No, insane, man. Insane. English Talents FC says King Kane doesn't need to dribble. Why bother when he's that good? Like Lukaku tries to dribble and the ball leaves him behind. Although I admit that Lukaku still does have more trophies than Kane and double figures in goals and assists. By the way, this is King Kane, so-called bad season. Look, shout out to your boy. Look, Kane, he's just doing his thing, man. All easy. I'll come to you. Easy.
Breaking news.
Let's come to your boy Sam.
PSG are losing 2-0.
What?
Yeah, to Nats.
Guys, 11 p.m. GMT, Saturday hangout. 11 p.m. GMT. And RDS, your band. From the hangout. RDS, your band. RDS, I said you're banned from the hangout. If PSG lose RDS, I don't want to see you. I don't want to see you in the hangout.
Not our former
Saffron, I want you to mute.
I
ISS match. Saffron, mute your mic, my friend. So happy oil merchants are not turning the Premier League into the SPL. Bro, I am shocked, bro. City will still win, but if Simon, talk to me, man. King Kane, Harry Kane, Queen Lizzie's only child. Talk to me.
Okay,
Don't take the bait, Samuel.
I want everyone to mute their damn mics when I speak here. Cool. For the Saturday hangout at 11 p.m., I want some Liverpool fans to think of an apology for me because I said from time this is not over.
Sam,
But
yeah,
anyway,
don't do
that's
it,
where
bro.
We're gonna win the league, Sam. We're gonna win the league, bro. We're gonna win the league.
Hold on. Yes, 11 p.m. I'm waiting for my apology. Today, brilliant game plan by Conte. He knew exactly where City's weakness was. And guess what? It's defending. City's weakness is defending. When you put pressure on their defense and actually make smart passes,
I agree.
they will crumble. The reason why people hardly do it is because they're so worried about City's attack that they hardly attack them. But we see from Southampton, we see from Tottenham, when you actually Liverpool as well, but Liverpool is what we do anyways. But when we actually attack City, when they're on the back foot, running backwards to the goal, they will crumble. Harry Kane was brilliant today. This was the best performance that I've seen from Harry Kane in a very long time, especially against a team called Man City.
No, actually, Samuel, theory time, because you just put something in my head. Conspiracy theory, just tell me what you think.
I know what you're gonna say.
I know, Jamal, you know where I'm going. Did he save this? Because, hey, this is what you could have bought. And, hey, I'm still available in the summer. So he saved this performance specifically for this game. And against Burnley, he'll drop a disaster class. What do you think?
But listen. Usually, Son is the one that does this. Now, Son also played well today. But Harry Kane rose. Queen Lizzie rose. Queen Lizzie rose today. The British Empire rose. I said to Saudi Arabia, have that.
Sir Harry Kane, man. Sir Harry Kane.
Okay, so Hassan, talk to me, man. Hassan, man. King Kid, man. He did what he did, man. He did what he did.
Listen,
Sir Harry.
Come on, you Spurs. Well, shout out to my Tottenham guys.
I can't take them seriously.
No. Shout out to Antonio Conte. You know, that's what a real manager does. You know, unlike Fraudiola. You know, listen. Shout out to Harry Kane. Listen, I gotta make a public apology, man. I gotta make a public apology. I said I think last year when Lukaku was at Inter, I was saying Lukaku's better than Kane. I'm gonna take it back. I take it back. Lukaku is not sniffing Kane's boxes, bro.
Wait.
Bro, Lukaku is not sniffing Kane's boxes, bro. I'm sorry.
Allow Hassan to preach, man. Hassan land.
Hassan, remember who has a trophy and who has 0 trophies. Remember, trophy.
Yeah, 90th minute winner against Palace, but okay, trophy. Anyway, listen, but hey, Lloris though, Lloris, this guy has to get inducted, bro. Lloris, bro, the last couple of games, what is the guy doing, bro? What is the guy doing? But listen, the title race is on, bro. Yeah, the title race is on. All I'm saying is, Pep, if you let Klopp win this title and you don't win the CO, it's scary out. And, Chelsea in the race as well. Chelsea in the race. Guys, don't forget about Chelsea. They're in and around
Hassan.
Yeah, listen, Chelsea move in silence, sluggish silence, man. That's how they move.
Yes, very sluggish.
Can I ask something very quickly, HH?
Jamal, go for it.
Yeah, that's what I say. City are going to win the title. It's already done. It's confirmed. But there's still a little chance if they don't. And he bottles this lead and don't win the Champions League. What are we saying, guys?
Jamal, we will cross that bridge when we get there. Because, Jamal, I don't believe that's going to happen. Because I told you, Pep, he watches these streams. He watches these streams. And Pep knows that he doesn't want a post-match stream of him not winning the league and him not winning the league. He doesn't want that. Abdul, talk to me.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
No. Abdul without the Karim. Non-Abdul Karim. As in Abdul with his... the dude dressed in white who supports Barca. Yeah.
Europa League Abdul. Sweet.
Danish Abdul.
I just HH. Can you hear me, HH?
Unfortunately, yeah.
I just came on to congratulate Hassan and Samuel on their second league title in 32 years.
Oh, for goodness sake, relax, man.
Relax.
We take it a game at a time.
That was coming.
Wait. Abdul, aren't you congratulating the club that said what's up to you when you were 3-0 up in the UCL semi? Is that the
man?
They gave us Luis Suarez, man. So it's fair, man. It's fair.
We gave you Coutinho, so we're equal. Well, fine now. Even.
Yeah, man. But HH, like, why are people like here surprised, man? Like, they always, bro, Spurs always turn up against City, man.
Yeah.
Like, when will people, bro, they knocked them out, bro. Out of CL
No,
2 years
but
ago.
Abdul Kane. Kane is normally a three-trunk flop during
HH,
big games.
King Kane, bro. King Kane.
King.
Oh no, I know, but Abdul, my theory is right. He's only doing this because he still wants to go to Man City. He's dropping a
I
disaster class
believe
on
that.
Wednesday.
I don't know. I think the bus is I think the ship is sailed. Like, he's turning 29 this summer. I don't think nobody gonna drop 100 M's on him, bro. Because it's about the bigger picture, bro. But I think you're right, HH. I think it is like a message, you know, you should have bought me, you know what I mean? Because let's be honest, this guy is gonna drop a ghosting, like a Messi-like performance against Burnley, you know what I mean, where he disappears. But yeah, man, fair play, bro. Congrats, Samuel. Remember to invite me to your parade and celebrations come May.
Take it a game at a time.
Yeah, man. Fair play, man. Man, it's good for the league, bro. It's good for the league.
All right, so let me Abdul Karim, talk to me, man. Talk to me.
Yeah. This is pretty much what Spurs do every year. It seems to be like their bogey team, and let's just give a shout out to the back line. They were like Eric Dyer. He was great today. Every ball that came around the box, he swept it up. Christian Romero, even though he made a stupid mistake with the handball, he was great. His one-on-one defending.
That's clearance off the line.
Romero is good, man. Romero is good, man. He's good.
Yeah, Romero's
Bro,
And Emerson Pedri had a good game as well.
Emerson, yeah, he had a good game. Like you can tell, like in the first half, they were just targeting Emerson's side. Like they were just overloading that side. Like Raheem Sterling was taking on Emerson, and every time he went past Emerson, Christian Romero was there to clean it up. Bentancur, he had a pretty iffy game. He did make a lot of good tackles. Højbjerg did make a lot of good tackles on the defensive end. When they had the ball, they were pretty much sloppy. But I guess for all Spurs now, we kind of know that our best midfield duo right now is Bentancur and Højbjerg. This is their first time them playing together, them starting together. Bentancur, he started last game against Wolves, but he started with Harry Winks, and Harry Winks had a bad game. So now it's looking like Højbjerg and Bentancur is going to be the proper duo moving forward, or at least until Skip comes back, which he is going to come back soon. And yeah, Eric Dyer, he made a big impact, and it's really great knowing that now we can now put Davinson Sanchez on the bench because he is a disaster class waiting to happen. Ben Davies is also garbage, but at least he's left-footed, so he's definitely blessed in that regard in being left-footed. Sergio Reguilon, he has COVID right now, but soon he will be back. So it's great knowing that our team now is looking stronger. Injuries are going to come up, but for right now, for the games coming forward against Burnley, and we also have a game against Brighton, which also got canceled, and Arsenal. We have our starting players that are coming back.
No, but bro, that's you see for me, Bentancur. I think Juve sold you a brick in Bentancur, but do you know how much of a steal Kulusevski was? That's a steal.
Not really.
The thing about
Bentancur is better than the other midfielders Spurs have.
Wait. Abdul Karim.
Yeah, you're right. Bentancur is better. Like, even though Bentancur is a brick for Juve standards, you got to understand that. We got like Harry Winks, so whatever we get is a blessing, right? So yeah, Bentancur is definitely good enough to start. Kulusevski, even though his pace is not that great, again, when he has space, he's clean and he's neat on the ball, man. Something like Lucas Moore. Lucas Moore is just he's all over the place. Even though he has crazy dribbling and his speed is great, he's all over the place. Kulusevski, he's smart. Like, he's constantly on the edge, like right on the sideline. So he just stretches that back line, that Man City defense. And when he's cutting into his left, he has a goal and assist today. That cross he put in for Harry Kane in the stoppage time, that's clean cross. That's something that Lucas Moore wouldn't really be able to do. Lucas Moore is always trying to kind of cut in the middle, but Kulusevski knows how to kind of stretch that defense, and it's a breath of fresh air. And Kulusevski, he's young. Give him a couple of more games, he's going to get more comfortable in the Premier League. He's going to start to understand that the Premier League is a lot more intense. You're going to have less time on the ball, but he definitely has what it takes to definitely take our team to. Help take our team to the next level, which is basically top four.
Okay, so before I come to Safon, let me just hit some of the doors for Safon. So, what else could I? Meanwhile, my goats, Lawrence Maurice, Who is Lawrence Maurice? Meanwhile, my go-to Lawrence Maurice 7 is 2-0 down to Nantes. Who is Lawrence Maurice? I don't know who Lawrence
YSK, we
Maurice
missed
is.
you, bro. Come on the
Fake
stream
news,
late
fake
now.
news,
I don't
fake
know.
news.
Wait. Who is
Simon almost scored,
LM7? Lawrence.
made it
Who is
3-0.
Lawrence Maurice? I don't know who Lawrence Maurice. Who is LM7? Like LM could be anything. KC. Kane has double goals and assists in the Premier League, which had 2 CL finalists, while the Serie winner and the guy who bowled in the World Cup quarterfinal against Brazil,
didn't say that,
Romelu
by the way.
Lukaku, got out at the groups. Rangers winning SPL. Casey, there's something wrong with you. Like there's actually something like mentally wrong with you, bro. Safwan, talk to me. There's something wrong with that man.
Your countryman almost made it 3 for Nantes, by the way. Simon, right? Simon. He plays for Nantes.
No.
But about the game?
Relax.
Spurs?
Messi, man.
Oh, what?
No, I say Messi's got this, man. It's fine. Don't worry.
Nah, they will lose. Spurs, good defending. They had some trouble in the first half because he had some good chances. They were a bit lucky in the first half. Second half, Spurs attacked very, very, very smart. Especially from Kulusevski and Son. Kane holding the ball very well, making almost no mistakes with his passes. Emerson, in the first half, he had 2 or 3 crosses. They were terrible crosses. I don't know what he wanted to do with those.
Yeah, he's trash, by the way.
Yeah, his crosses are trash. I don't know what he does. He had loads of time on the ball, and he manages to break those crosses. But City, in this game you could see they missed a striker because all those crosses that were coming in, the defenders are much taller, so they couldn't do anything with those crosses. Those moments were where you could see that they needed a striker, a taller guy to put in those crosses or to head in those crosses.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
Now, Patrick.
Yeah, what's up?
Wait, no. Patrick, don't say what's up like we're friendly here. No, Patrick, you know what we're here for. This is not only a friendly thing. Patrick, something happened. Talk to me.
Man. These losers, man. This bottle job Spurs, man. You know what? These Spurs guys, what did they choose? The only time they choose to become prime Barcelona is when they play City. These guys, I hate them.
Respect them, Patrick. Respect them.
Yes, listen to me.
They are prime Inter, man. Prime Inter.
Listen. Number one, they ruined my dream at the UCL. These same fools. It's this same fools again. Then they ruined our season at the beginning. Then again, they did the same thing again. Shithouse, the 2-0 at our home ground again. It's as if they're just designed for us. They're just programmed for City. That's all they do. They must have a trophy somewhere in the house saying we beat City every season. That's all they do. And now, don't get me started with that English T-trunk, as HH says. This season, he's had a bad start, missing. Today, he decided to put his boots on and play as if he's Messi back in the day.
Wait, Patrick. Do you know why he did play so well today? Connect the dots, Patrick.
I know. And did you see, guys, am I the only one? I want you to watch the game again. When he scored that third goal, where he was disallowed, do you know where he was looking? He was looking at the bench at Pep like, dude. He was looking like, dude, yes, it's me. It's me you were looking for. I love that. Oh my God, there's these guys, man. I hate Spurs. After Liverpool, Spurs comes so close to the hate. But anyway, it is what it is, and it looks like we were not out of it, as most of us said, but it looks like we're not. But look, I'm still not worried. Liverpool fans must relax because, believe it or not, Norwich almost crucified you today. You're lucky that Pookie's party was finished 2 years ago.
Almost not enough, but okay.
Yeah, it is. But
you
look,
almost beat Spurs. Wasn't enough.
No. But Patrick, are you sweating? I
am. Why right now. I am right now, man. You should have seen when Kane scored that third goal. I just held my phone and looked at the screen and didn't move for a while.
You're winning the title, bro. You're winning the title.
I don't know, man. it's looking sweaty. It's looking sweaty, man. It's looking sweaty.
If you don't win the Premier League, you win the Champions League at least.
Yeah,
don't start. No,
I love football.
Wait, Patrick, are you worried about Chelsea? Are you worried about Chelsea catching you?
Red Devil decided to come on today. Where's Magpie?
Yeah, where's Magpie, bro?
No.
Magpie
will be on Sunday, bro. Like,
yeah. No.
The relegation zone.
Wait, hold up.
Newcastle doing well.
Wait, hold up. Let me. So, Samasi, your thoughts on this, man? Your boy Kane saying what's up and rising to the challenge.
First of all, I didn't really rate Kane, so I need to apologize. I made fun of him. I had all the memes ready for Spurs, because that's what Spurs do. They're bottlers. Always when you give them a chance, they bottle it. Except tonight. Harry Kane showed what's up. So I think top 4 is going on. And I hope Liverpool's gonna win. My 3 scenarios, because I love to see Pep lose.
Yes,
we all do.
I'm salty because he didn't win a UCL with us, so I'm salty. Okay.
Breaking news: 3-0 Nantes.
Wait, did you guys heard what she said?
Messi's getting lubricated, bro.
3-0 to Nantes. Continue.
Yes, it's a lie.
And my dream scenario is for Bayern Munich to win the UCL, for Liverpool, because I don't think Chelsea has a chance to win the Premier League, or for Chelsea to win the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup. So everybody wins.
So you want City to go trophyless? That's what you want?
No, bro.
That will never happen.
Pep has a lot more enemies than anything. No, everyone loves a LEP, man.
Zero trophies with Pep Guardiola.
Abdullahi, talk to me, man.
I'm not ready to pull out the receipt of that idiot called Pep Guardiola. I'm not ready yet. See, I'm saying that now. Gatlog, YSK. I hope you guys are kind of, your mic is on, and you guys are kind of recording this. If Pep Guardiola lose the Premier League title and he did not win the UCL, never ever in world football, I want to hear that idiot or that madman being top 10 or top 5 in best manager in world football. I don't want to hear that.
No, but see, let's be real. What is the likelihood that Pep doesn't win the Premier League or UCL?
I agree.
Yeah,
like he's winning at least one of them. He's winning at least one of them. He has to win one of them.
Wait,
he has.
Let me ask these Pep haters. So why is that the goalpost changed when it's Pep? What about this guy with these fake teeth, Klopp, when he bottled the league with 15 points? Why didn't anybody say anything?
15 points? Don't make up numbers, bro. Don't make up numbers.
This is the problem.
No, hold on. Patrick, did Klopp ever release a documentary where he said he destroyed
Speak on it, AJ.
No, but he does his fists. So he was doing
what did Klopp spend $1 billion? And did Klopp spend $1 billion and then
he spent 75 on a defender.
Wait, who you support, bro? Who you support?
He supports City. Patrick supports City.
Yeah, true City fan, Man City.
Yeah, true City fan, man.
Oh, I thought it was a Spurs fan. Okay, carry on.
Man, if I was a Spurs fan,
Patrick,
they do exist.
What happened to Grealish? What's going on?
Freakish. Yeah, what's freakish?
Oh,
wait. No, Patrick. We paid 97.2 for Lukaku.
Yeah,
you've
paid.
You've reduced it.
Let me land. We paid 97.225. No, we paid 97.225 for paid 97.225 for thingy, and you paid 100 for Grealish. Patrick, why aren't you talking about Grealish being the biggest flop of the season?
No, he's
and the rumors.
Apparently he's injured, but let's be honest, guys.
Yeah, apparently Mbappe's out now. He's injured. Apparently Mbappe's out.
Mbappe's out for a second.
Probably the hard injury. Apparently, that's what chat saying.
Mbappe is out.
Yeah, he got a tackle on his ankle.
Oh, it's over.
Someone hit him on his ankle.
The prodigy is over.
Congratulations, Real Madrid.
Why are you playing against Nantes, bro? What's wrong with Poch, bro? What's wrong with Poch?
Congratulations.
I don't think
Real Madrid,
it was that bad. He didn't roll his ankle or whatsoever.
And Patrick, can I ask you a question on Grealish?
Yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, the rumors.
Hey,
The
Jake, he
rumors
will be
are.
back, man. He will be back. The
Wait,
day of
wait.
No,
fixing,
let the man
Yeah,
ask.
let
Let
the
the
man
man
land.
ask.
Let them.
Let them ask. Let him land. Let him
Patrick,
land. Go on.
the rumors are that Jack Greenish have more girlfriends than goals and assists this season. Is that true?
Ah, Jesus.
Wait.
Hey, he doesn't have ladies.
Let me go.
If Mbappe is injured, are you literally the biggest jinx?
Yeah, HH, bro.
in the
Like,
world?
Wait. How's that a jinx?
You literally post an Mbappe prodigy video after that win, and a few days later, Mbappe gets injured, bro.
yeah. Wait, Patrick.
Yes, guys, this guy. I wrote to you on Twitter, HH, and you liked the tweet, but I want to say this again live. HH, don't you dare give nicknames to any City players. After you called Foden the Ford, the kid is not playing football good anymore. This guy is juju. This guy is a jinx. He just called him the Ford, and that's it. Foden is not playing good football anymore. He's done out here.
Well, Patrick, could we speak about Kevin the Sidwell? Kevin the Sidwell.
Mbappe is back on the pitch.
Can you start jinxing Liverpool players? Like, LDO, like Salah, all
like Salah. Give Salah a name, please.
He gave him lie. Salah passed the jinx test. Salah passed the jinx test.
Wait, Abdullahi. Abdullahi, finish point. I need to come to attack. Abdullahi.
I have to admit today, like there's this conversation between Lukaku this, Harry Kane this. We all know clearly Harry Kane is a better player than Romelu Lukaku. We know that.
How many trophies does Kane have? How many trophies does
okay. Hold on.
I said no. I did. Okay, no. I need a number. Okay is not a number. I need a number from 0 to infinity. How many trophies does Kane have?
He won the Audi Cup.
Abdullahi, how many major trophies does Kane have? So 0.
He won
several
golden boots.
Let me land. He hasn't won a trophy. I agree, but we watch football with our eyes, not our stomach. Harry Kane is a football player. That guy is a baller. When you see player, you have to respect him. But winning a trophy, not winning the trophy, I agree with that. Completely agree with that. But you cannot tell me Lukaku is a better player than Harry Kane. Nope. I'm not gonna take that. And I think sports has been doing this, especially Harry Kane. I think in Africa we call it this man intentionally mean Manchester City because we could know about the transfer that he wants to go in the summer. The transfer didn't go through. Then I again decided to tell Pep, idiot. You know by me. Now this is me now. Now this is me. Now show yourself. Now show yourself. So for me, this is an intention from Harry Kane. Just decided to play. Decided to like shut up Pep Guardiola for. I don't get. Harry Kane has been bad for the whole season, and he came into there and he became like, whoa, what is going on? For me,
hold up. Wait. Let me just take this because I want to talk. So English Times FC says, Grealish is Irish.
Technically he's correct because he did play for Ireland under 20, 19s.
They don't like him. They don't like him in this country. They hate him. Him and Declan Rice, they don't like them because they wore the jersey and they used to write up the Ra, which means like a sort of a freedom saying, and then they went to England, so they don't like them in this country.
They don't like him because he doesn't play like a white player.
Okay. So you're saying that so they're anti Queen Lizzie?
They had the. You know the funny thing is, Grealish and Rice had the tweets.
Like, why did you leave us?
They had the tweets, and they had the tweets. They deleted them now, but people have got screenshots where they were like when we were playing against England, saying up the like up the British, this and that. Then you go and change and become an English player. Nah, that's just snake.
Didn't Rice do that? Declan Rice, didn't he do that as well?
Yeah, Grealish also did it. Yeah, both of them did it.
Okay. Let me bring it. What's it called? Tack. Talk to me, Tack.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, man,
can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
In the toilet, man. Can you hear?
All right. So the
TikTok.
Harry Kane. What more can I say about him? He, as you say, he's a tree trunk, but a good tree trunk. I mean, he's been on ghost mode this whole season, and he has literally come alive to literally say to Pep, "You shall sign me when you do." The truth of the matter is, I think he will have improved City because, again, he might have suited what City would have wanted, but I don't think he's the game changer. That's the thing. Like, Harry Kane is a good striker, but I don't think he's a game changer as a Lewandowski or a Benzema. But I mean, he showed up. He showed up, and I think one thing about Spurs that they really exploited City's defense for pace.
That mic is classy, by the way.
Tak, you need a new mic.
Did he actually tell you that mic, bro?
Because I can hardly hear what you're saying. You need a new mic. Nathaniel, talk to me about this game, man. Your boy Kane showing up, man. Talk to me.
Big up HH. Yeah, Queen Lizzie Taxman. Harry Kane turned up, but yeah, man, I couldn't believe it. I just knew Spurs were going to bottle it. And it went 2-2, but luckily, listen, I'm shameless. I was actually supporting Spurs. And when Kane scored, I was jumping up and down, man. As shameless as I can get. But yeah, credit to Spurs. They fought a really good game. And credit to Conte, man. Like, this guy, he turned up today. And Pep, what's it called? He used Pep psychology because he said before the game, yo, Pep's the best manager in the world. Got him dirty. But what's it called? Yo, so now, Liverpool fans, you guys are favourites now. You'll win the league. Title race on for Liverpool.
Well, Chelsea are favourites now, Nathaniel. Chelsea.
No, we're not in title race. We're third place. We're not in title race. You see us today.
Tell that to HH. Don't tell us that. Tell us to HH, bro.
No, we were trash today. HH knows. We were trash today. We got lucky to win.
We won. That's what champions do.
1-0. No. We're not in title race. It's Liverpool versus Man City, and Liverpool are favourites. Liverpool are the ones that are going to win, actually, I think, right now, because they've got the wins on the table. Yeah, Liverpool, you guys are favourites, and you guys are going to win the league now.
Yeah, just send the trophy to Anfield, man.
So I want final words from the boys. So basically, Rob, are Tottenham going to get, after this thing, do Tottenham clinch that top 4 position? Are Tottenham now going to say what's up? Is Conte now going to lead them to the promised land, Rob?
It's a big question.
Like I said, if it is a fully fit team till the end of the season and they show consistency, then they will, because they could beat anyone, but only after the team is fully fit.
Okay.
Abdul Karim, do you echo those sentiments?
Yeah. Like what he was saying. Yeah, I wasn't even listening, to be quiet. What did he say? He said, I'm pretty sure he said we're gonna get top 4. But yeah, I think top 4. Listen. Sorry, what would you say, Red Devil?
No, he said only if your team is fully fit, like the starting 11 is fully fit. That's what Rob was saying.
I mean, yeah, like to get top 4, like I think we just need our main players, to be quite honest, because I think like even though Ben Davies is a guaranteed starter, I don't really think he's gonna make much of a difference. I do think if we do play someone like Joe Rodon, he can quite well probably do the job there on that side. Somebody like Sergio Reguilon, I do think he's crucial, but again, we do have Ryan Sessegnon. Just it all depends on pretty much our front 3. Well, pretty much Kane and Son. If those guys are healthy, and if Christian Romero is also healthy, I do think we can pretty much beat the teams that we're supposed to be. Because Tottenham, do you really struggle against teams that's going to sit back? Again, teams that's going to give us the counterattack. You give Harry Kane and Heung-min Son. Those 2 guys are probably like top 5 or 10 most clinical players in the Prem. You give them chances, they're slotting at home. But like again, it's about teams that sit back. Those Watfords and those Burnleys. How are we going to cope with that? So it's definitely interesting. Pay close attention against our game against Burnley, because that can be extremely telling.
All right, Patrick, talk to me, man. Final
word. Man, look, let me just what the other guy has said is very smart. People, don't get too excited. I told you, Spurs turn up against City. Just look at the matches. They turn up against us. Next week they will get slapped by a team, and you'll be like, "Oh, is this the same Spurs?" They do that against City. So don't get too excited saying Harry Kane, the second coming of Jesus. No, don't. It's not going to happen. So relax yourselves. For City, all I can say is I think this is a wake-up call to the players, and maybe now that's when they'll go into serious mode and say, let's do this. But what I can say right now to all the Liverpool fans, congratulations! This title is over. You've won it. The red ribbons are going to be all over the Premier League. I hope you guys already start putting tattoos of saying you're the champions. And I know you guys again are the favorites in the UCL. Congratulations to the UCL. I think you guys might hit the treble or all 4. That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah, you don't believe that, Patrick.
Wait, hold on. Patrick, before you go, I think you may want to respond to this. I think you know who this man is. Alex. I don't call anyone sir. So Fergie, thanks for watching the chat. So Fergie is obviously a fan of the Half of Football Hot, and Fergie says 3 in 4. They said crying emoji. Know the difference between goats and
money.
And that's the race, Alex, by the way.
So basically, Patrick, Fergie is calling your club oil merchants. Do you have a response to Alex Ferguson?
Wait a minute.
Penalty for Nantes.
Wait. Isn't this the same old man who went to the PSG camps to talk to them before our second leg and the PSG got slapped? Huh?
Oh my days.
Fergie, retire,
It
man.
is.
Huh?
Bro,
Yeah,
that was a
Fergie.
reverse. That was a reverse.
2 in 20 years, Fergie. Relax, bro. Relax.
Yeah,
That was a reverse.
isn't this the same man also who got slapped by Pep Guardiola and he started shaking?
Oh my days.
Same man.
Yes, epilepsy tax. Guys, I need to go and watch this PSG game, right? I didn't say this PSG game. Guys, peace out, straight and guys, I will see you guys. I will see you tonight on the Hangout. LSG is top of the agenda. I'll see you guys now. Peace.